recording/stream of Forspoken. Let's get started. Hi. I gotta follow this dude.
Decided to take me up on my offer?
Okay, bet. Give me the tour.
Great! This is great! Alright. We'll start at the square in the lower city. This way. Come on, follow me! The lower city is where all the refugees live. And the square, here, is its heart.
Are you a refugee?
My parents were. I was born here.
In the days before the breakstorm, wasn't much more than a quiet collection of buildings standing seemingly in mid-view of nature. Despite the ravages of time, recent events, the square retains the tranquility of this peaceful past. With its sweeping stairway and stone pillars, created a sense of very openness. Town people gather here at all hours of the day to exchange goods and information, or just to pass the time.
Sapala born and bred, huh?
Anyone my age or younger pretty much has to be.
Around the square and the lower crowd is gathered.
Gosh. I need to ask Bob about those Tyrannos.
You're young Olivia's friend. Elif, this is the girl Olivia was talking about.
The amazing girl?
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. Olivia used to look after my elf a lot, you know. But I never heard her talk about another grown-up like she did you. You must have been very special to her.
You think so?
And she was special to you too, I imagine.
Guess we only ever actually spoke a few times. But we just kind of connected, you know?
You remind me of her. She was strong, and you could trust her. And she was lonely.
Tanta Silo was a mighty warrior. I'd watch yourself out there if I were you.
I was just pondering the fleeting nature of life. One moment, we are laughing together, not a care in the world. The next, we are naught but dust on the wind. What good can come of love in such a time? Surely it can only end in tragedy.
I hate to say it, but you might be right.
Some music, perhaps? Though I fear it will do precious little to lift the mood. Then allow me to perform the horrible terror of Reynost.
You really need some help now,
Reynost is a harsh and unforgiving land. Not all who make the journey there are fortunate enough to escape a fiery fate. and for those they leave behind, not remains but emptiness. You would do well to take care if you plan on venturing there yourself.
Not exactly the most illuminating of ditties, was it? That's the trouble with these arty types. Very little in the way of practical advice.
What do you mean? Train us bad, stay away. That was pretty much the message, right?
Shall we?
Okay, so what else are we doing here?
Odin's over the moon to have her father back. I don't think I've ever seen her so happy. I'd say we owe you a thank you.
I guess we got some gratitude around here.
Around here's basically our turf.
A shame it's barely fit for human habitation.
Do the buildings around here just not get fixed?
Sometimes. But we're not a priority down here. The upper city comes first. And that, and then everything else.
That sucks.
Up there is where we get our water.
I've seen that already. Thank you, though.
Oh, really? All right, then. Let me show you something else.
Yeah, this man is just taking me around places that I probably don't care to see. Yeah.
It's downright frightening, it is. Fancy letting someone like that roam the streets unsupervised. Hey, Mummy! Mummy! Look, the lady!
Shush you! And you don't go near her, you hear?
Hey, that's no way to...
It's cool. I'm used to it.
Gee, I was rather hoping to see that fiery temper of yours in action.
Petty, small-minded gossips. Although, I suppose it is pretty frightening. With your power, you could turn the whole town on its head just like that. Yeah, you're something else, all right.
Not this shit again. I'm nobody. Get over it already.
Hey, do you like animals?
They're all right, I guess.
Great. You like this, then?
Where are you about to drag me to? What was that pause for?
Over here is where we keep all the livestock. We don't get to eat meat very often, but we do all right, I suppose. Hey, you can't create food out of thin air, can you? Never mind.
The peaceful pasture with its free-roaming sheep might be relaxing in another setting. It's approximately to the city graveyard lands in the eerie air that keeps its visitors at bay. Meat is hard to come by in Squall these days, despite trying to increase, but all attempts have been met with misfortune, kind of another. But it seems another.
The big open area is the graveyard. Rich or poor, we all end up there in the end.
A farm and a cemetery. You don't see that often.
Really? It's quite a good arrangement. The animals help keep the grass down. Come on, let's go and take a closer look.
This man really bringing me to a graveyard.
They're not shy, that's for sure.
Well, we don't get many new faces in town. Hey, why don't you try feeding them?
Really? Is that allowed?
Of course! Wait here. I'll go and grab some food.
Try finding hungry sheep and feeding them. You can use cuff to figure out which ones have worked up an appetite.
Just go up to one of them and hold out your hand.
This guy's a mess. You don't bathe them?
Oh, we try. But that one just loves his mud baths.
They really didn't want to animate her feeding the sheep, actually.
Fluffy.
Alright, the next one's gotta be like... Oh. Looks like there's one over there. Before I go to that one, let me see this one here.
Like I said, this is the graveyard.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, well, if they're dead, they're down there.
Jeez. Excuse me.
Damn, you really wolfed that down, huh?
Okay, now we go to this one. It's over there. What the? Okay. This one over here.
That's the graveyard. Everyone who ever died in Sepal is buried there. Only trouble is, there's too many of them now to mourn.
So there's one remaining.
That's the graveyard.
Okay, you already
Everyone
told
who
me
ever
this.
died in Sepal is buried there. Only trouble is...
There it is. Can you stop? Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Fluffy.
Our savior's favorite farm. Has kind of a ring to it. Don't you think? I might put up a sign. Right. I suppose it's time I showed you the upper city. It's back the way we came and up the stairs. Or did you want to look around a bit more first?
It's defense, but nothing else. This thing, I guess. There's something there. Ah. No! God. Dang it. Up there. Oh my God. Alright. All I need you to do is climb up there and just walk to the edge. I have to do this in order to get to it. All that for a damn coin, bro.
Can I ask you something? Your powers. Could you give me a quick demonstration?
Absolutely not. You're not some street performer.
Look, I'm sorry, but they're not for show.
Ah, really? I was hoping you'd give me another look. But I guess I've seen enough. Adi is as good as saved already.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you? I'm not your savior. So, this is where the rich folks live.
Yep. And they get the best food, the nicest clothes, and the safest part of the city to themselves. They get to run everything just because of who they are. Best not to think about it.
Ah, the accident of birth. Curse you. Cruel fate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Her. Oh, don't even look at her.
Damn.
What business does someone like that have in this part of the city?
Damn, we just being straight up racist right now?
That boy is here again.
Ignore him. He'll clear off soon enough.
Do you want me to call the guards?
Only if she does something.
Well, of course she will.
We'll see, dear. We'll.
Wow.
This is the Tower of... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's maybe not go in for the full tour, though.
Can she really trust him? It's not our place to question the infinite wisdom of the council.
I hope nothing else awful happens.
This is the mausoleum. Our souls come here when we die.
What are you doing here? And you? You belong in the lowest city.
Yes! You have no right to be here. Neither of you. Be gone!
Of all the people to run into.
I'm saying...
Frey saved the city! If anyone deserves to be here, it's her! If she wanted, she could turn you to ashes in a heartbeat! But she'd never do that. Isn't that right, Frey?
Okay, can you fucking let it go already?
What? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
If you want to save your city, do it your fucking self. You're not dragging me into this.
Wow, Faye. So how you gonna do that? So you take your shoulders. Alright, we'll move on.
What about our tour? There's so much still to see.
I don't need a stupid fucking tour.
You're not really going after Tanta Sila, are you? Suppose it's better than you loitering around town any longer.
Damn. These people don't really... Jeez.
You're the criminal who came from the corruption, aren't you? Well, stay out of the upper city. We don't want you tainting us with it.
It would be your own, bro. Something here. Oh, there is a cat.
Look at him. He looks like he's standing guard.
That, or he's still petrified after everything that's happened.
Yeah, I guess they do have a pretty keen sense of danger, don't they?
That's it.
Look at him. He looks like he's standing guard.
Okay.
That, or he's still petrified after everything that's happened.
Yeah, I guess they do have a pretty keen sense of danger, don't they?
There's so much things here.
Please, Frey, wait!
Listen, okay? I never said I'd help you. With anything. Ever. Got that?
I'm sorry. I got carried away, I suppose. Look, let me take you to one last place.
Fuck no.
Come on, please.
I'm not sure he's going to take no for an answer.
One look at whatever the hell it is, and I'm out.
Thank you so much. Come on, it's this way.
Wait, what the hell is this?
Thank you so
so much for saving the city!
Well, Mom said we're not supposed to talk to you, but you helped us. Thank you, Frey.
They've been wanting so badly to show you how grateful they are.
It was nothing.
That's not true. And you know it. We're all in debt. Me included.
Wait, is this why you came and found me in the first place?
Pilo! You'd better not let me find you slacking off, you little runt.
Oh, no!
Where the heck are you? Get here! Now!
Oh, no! It's the boss! Sorry, Frey. I have got to go!
What an excitable young man.
You know, I've never gotten flowers before.
And let's hope it never happens again, shall we?
Wow. What? Okay. Jesus. Oh, there's like so many.
Hey, that cat.
You really do have the magic touch.
I swear I've seen it before somewhere.
The cat that was just here? Oh yes, I know it. Poor wretched creature was all little Olivia had.
You think it's waiting for her to come back?
I hope not. Putting your faith in humans is a great way to guarantee disappointment.
Hey! It's not like she wanted to leave him behind, asshole.
All right, all right. I'm sorry I spoke.
The cat that was just here? Oh yes, I know it. Poor wretched creature was all little Olivia had.
There was a dear, sweet young girl. Used to come here, you know. Name of Olivia. Such a bright spark. A real breath of fresh air she was. And then... Why, Tante Sila? Why?
See what we can craft. Another skill required in order to perform this upgrade. But I'm full. Okay.
The next stage of the plan will require the townspeople to be evacuated to a suitable... You? What are you still doing in Sepal? You will not escape Tanta Sila's wrath, you know. Her enemies receive no quarter. None.
Is she from Praenost? Seems rather keen on Sila.
Maybe she can tell us more about her.
She is the Tanta of Strength, blessed with the power to fortify both mind and body.
That sounds tricky to deal with.
And her gifts do not end there. She is a leader under whose unflinching discipline whole armies cower. Her mere presence on the battlefield is enough to strike terror into the hearts of her enemies.
Okay, I get it. She's one stone-cold, badass bitch.
You trespassed upon her realm. You are a threat, and as such, are not to be tolerated.
Just because I walked over some imaginary line? Shit, should have brought a passport.
There is no just when it comes to trespass on sacred ground, girl. Especially not when the ground in question belongs to one so powerful. It was your fault the city was attacked. Tanta Sila wished only to drive out the threat.
And she clearly wasn't the only one.
She was hard on others, but no harder than she was on herself. Beneath that stern exterior lies a warmer heart. Her desire to protect the people of Athia. This is what drives her.
Protect? Is that what you call smashing shit up and killing people?
What use is there in talking to one as corrupted as you?
Sorry I asked. Why do I even care who she is or who she used to be? She killed Olivia. That's all that matters.
As long as you remain, the city remains in danger. Tanta Sila may yet be forced to destroy us all. You must go to her and be punished for your crimes.
Oh, I'll go to her, all right. And when I find her, she's dead.
Okay. We've done a lot of talking in this episode.
Thank you, Frey! Really! Thank you!
Okay, so who's this?
Interested in these here books, are you? You've got a good eye. They're treasures of a sort, all rescued from the abandoned Cognizance guilds.
Oh, cool. Hey, this one actually looks useful. It's about crafting.
It certainly seems like it might be worth your while.
I'd be happy to give it to you. For a price.
Yep.
I collect old things, see? Find some and I might just be persuadable.
What about this old coin?
Well now, isn't that a beauty? I'll need more than one of those, depending on the book, but here, have a look.
Alright, exchanging old coins. There are people in Athia with the interest of coins that can be found in various places. Yeah, they'll offer you valuable items in exchange for them.
Anything take your fancy?
Some effect to be added to equipment.
Nice doing business with you.
Oh, okay, so these are like abilities you can end up crafting. That makes sense.
Oi, you!
Huh? You talking to me?
Upseater. She's a sharp one. What's that you got there, eh?
What, this? I just found it lying around the town.
Let me swap you something for it. I'll do you a good deal, I promise.
And this is the trader that you have for these dolls here.
Well, show me the goods.
Cloak. Okay.
Thanks. Got quite a collection going on now. Do come again.
Let's go to gear. See if it's any good. Critical hits can restore health. We'll see what we'll deal with that later.
Let's see.
That's the plan then?
Where are you taking me?
Hello there.
I want to check to see if Bob's
Wait, it stopped.
Yeah, we got another one.
Aw, is this for me?
Okay, that takes care of that. So let's go back to the guy. Oops.
Auden seemed worried. I wonder if Bob's okay.
Well, show me the goods.
And this one, a cloak. We'll grab that for now.
Thanks. Got quite a collection going on now. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm so happy the crops weren't ruined. My dad said if we didn't have any grain, we'd all starve to death.
Okay.
Please, you've got to stop this at once.
Sounds like trouble.
Yo, what's going on here?
The Robian's trying to desecrate a lovely old fallow tree. He's, got himself a mite worked up. Blue and the bloomers too! We tried explaining to him that he can't just run amok in the grove like this. That there is our last fallow.
All right, just cut him some slack, okay? He's been living in the break for the past 20 years. He's just taking some time to adjust. He'll be back to himself soon.
You keep telling yourself that.
Father! Father! It's Alden.
Odin. Odin. Where'd you go? I was supposed to see you there. I cannot see you there if you are here.
It's all right. I will take you there, and we will be there together. Apologies.
Be a good man, Sir Robian, and hand it over.
Please, Father, give it to them. Please. Thank you. We'll take it from here.
Just make sure that he doesn't.
He won't. You have my word.
Oh, Odin. I'm such a fool.
You are no fool. I believe in you. I told them you wouldn't harm the tree, but I never said that I wouldn't. Now is our chance. Once again, breaking the law. I don't do it proudly. But all I do is for Athia. And if my father believes this could help, then I believe it too. Hey, Bob.
Strange young girl from another world.
Yeah. I, have your notes on the portals. The Tirana?
Oh my, he's much worse than I believed.
Forgive me. My mind's a little wibbly-wobbly. Wobbly-wibbly.
Voosh?
Huh? Whoosh? Whoosh? Whoosh?
Yes, Voosh! I need to Voosh back home, where I came from, after I killed this crazy lady. If I survive. I will go back home, or I will kill the crazy lady.
One or the other. Maybe both. Maybe neither. Who's to know?
Sounds promising.
Yes. Yes, yes, I promise. I will work on making you whoosh. You have my word.
Terrific. The word of a senile old has-been. Ironclad.
Great.
What am I doing in the grove?
Let's get you home.
Audie!
Yes. Come on. Catch you guys later.
Yeah, he's way too far gone.
Hey, Cuff.
Speaking of Bob, how come he didn't turn into a zombie? He came right through the break with us.
I'd say he was mostly break zombie already, wouldn't you?
Strange how Auden seems to love Bob so much.
Strange? Why?
Well, I don't exactly think the world of my parents. I guess being left on your own for years doesn't hit everybody the same way.
Why should it? Humans are horrendously complex creatures, after all.
Olivia. Barely knew the kid, but she just stuck with me. She had fire.
And now it's been extinguished. Somebody has to pay. Let us proceed to the archives, then.
It's in the upper city, right? What's with this weird tree?
Interestingly, I don't think it looks like that because of the break.
This blue glow. What's that about?
The essence of life distilled, if some are to be believed.
You there! It's about Serobian. Actually, it's about everything. The city, too. We owe you our thanks. Had you not been here, who knows how many more would have suffered?
I could have done more.
Please, I know you are in pain, but you must not lose heart. The bard at the square, Wallace. Do you know him? He may be a frivolous, nonsensical sort of person, but his talent is undeniable. Perhaps a tune might do you good. Truly, his music has the power to soothe the soul.
Wait, you're not telling me she's... Really? That foppish nonsense?
No. Of course not. My feelings are not... I mean, of course Never mind. His music gives me a certain courage, that's all.
She likes him.
A sense that it may not be altogether foolish to hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow, I guess I'll have to listen harder.
You plan to face Tanta Sila, do you not? Those of my line have long been her most faithful protectors. Though such a legacy is no longer one to speak of with pride. Take care. She is not to be trifled with.
The dutiful sword maiden and the foppish bard, eh? What a pair.
Yeah, it's like the plot of a corny romance novel.
Okay, can I now move? Thank you.
Don't you think we'd better learn more about Sila before charging off into the wilds?
Roby and Keen, returned to us at last. Who would have thought it? I'm from Janoon, you know. Same as him. Does a lot for the old civic pride, having countrymen like that, I can tell you.
Greetings.
We cannot leave the city yet. How are we to defeat an enemy we know nothing of?
Where is it going?
strange feeling that cat wants us to follow it.
Jeez, Lou, these things always drag me somewhere completely different. Of course.
Wait, it stopped.
Another one. Cool.
Aw, is this for me? You're no Homer, but you're cute.
Greetings.
Alright, no more distractions.
Is it true you mean to face Tanta Sila on your own? I must say, you don't look like a girl with a death wish.
Okay.
Hello, dear.
I swear the insults galore in this place. Oh boy, what spot. There's something there.
So these are the archives.
Catch!
Whoa! What is this? And who are you?
I'm the archivist. Auden told me you were clever. How do you not know what a book is?
No, I know what a book is. You don't look like an archivist.
You don't look like a hero.
That's because I'm not.
I used to be a blacksmith before. Built weapons for the very woman that raided our city. She and I were quite close. She trusted me, and I trusted her.
Sorry.
No matter, it was another time. She was another woman, as was I. Keep up!
Is everybody in this town batshit crazy? Okay, so how do you go from a blacksmith to a librarian?
Archivist! And a smart woman knows when to shift her purpose for the needs of her people. Catch!
What is this?
It's the floor plan of Silas Castle.
What are you, my fairy godmother?
Name's Johidi. You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sila.
Well, the name's Frey, and it sounds like you don't think I'm up to the task.
Tanta Sila is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. She controlled the army, crushing the weak, even without the weapons that I forged for her. Crushing them with her bare hands.
I'm beginning to have second thoughts about this.
These batty old Harridan needs to shut her mouth.
You would be doing our land a great service by killing her. Rid us of Tanta Sila, and the corruption in her realm will stop spreading. But no. I doubt you'll actually succeed. Before you go, I would suggest that you learn all that you can about the Tantas. The archives, full of books about them.
Definitely not my fairy godmother.
So they used to rule Athia, and people used to like them.
Yes, although you'd never guess that now.
Can't say I envy these people. Their rulers did some super fucked up shit.
I doubt many of them would disagree.
Let's see. A study of miracles.
It appears to be an in-depth analysis of what makes the Tanta's magic so powerful.
Spellcraft challenges. You can find the details of challenges through Frey spells. That can be improved in each approach started at the pick a spell, accept the rated challenge, and might meet the conditions in order to upgrade the spell. You can check on all the
I wonder if you might learn something from it. Pick up some tips and tricks for your own magic, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. I could use the help.
Cool. Now there's one person we gotta talk to.
You're here to read, you say? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just no one in Sipal has any interest in books these days.
That's it. Alright.
Must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
There's no shame in retracing your steps, you know.
You're nowhere near your destination.
Are you trying to run away or something?
Hey, so we...
Got some time to kill. Could read a book.
I did that. Learn more about the Tantas. Oh. There's a few more.
Wait, It was the Tantas who caused the break? What the hell happened to them?
I think more than a few of their former subjects came to wonder the same thing.
Yeah, we already know about the labyrinths.
That thing we read, it was written by the first ever Tanta.
And it sounds like there might still be more of them to find.
Wouldn't hurt to learn more. Guess we could keep an eye out.
So, the Tantas had superpowers that they used to keep Atheus safe. And the people loved them for it. Worshipped them, even. But then something changed. Instead of protecting the people, they started making them suffer. And then the break appeared.
An admirably pithy précis.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why would they just go crazy like that? That's enough for now. Think I'm pretty clued up on the Tanta basics.
Then I suggest we depart.
Okay, so now you're letting me go. Okay.
Anything else you need to do before we leave? Hurry up if you're still not done with what you need to do here.
She's a little... Okay. Looks like there's a lot of side missions here.
I doubt there are many places for criminals to hide in a town this small.
Yeah, not much in the way of crowds to slip into either.
All in all, not the best place to exercise one's villainous urges.
Yeah, this was a very non-action episode here.
Oi, miss!
Huh?
Of course.
My friend told me you have a strange glowing object you keep in your pocket.
Oh, you mean this?
What is that?
It's called a smartphone. How do I put this? It's like a thing that lets you talk to people far away, or turn what you see into pictures.
Whoa! Does that mean it could turn what you see into pictures of outside support?
Yeah, I guess.
I've only seen drawings of the outside in books. Could you bring us pictures?
I don't see why not. Just don't expect too much, okay? I'm not a great photographer.
I don't know what that is, but thank you. I'm so excited.
Yeah, there's landmarks you can take pictures of. They took that mechanic from Spider-Man and quite a
Okay,
few
so
other
maybe
games.
not worth crap.
Alright. Yes, I know. Photo spots.
Not really a big camera person, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure they'd be delighted with anything you show them. It It's not like they have much else to look forward to. Perhaps it wouldn't be so bad to stop by on occasion, lend them a little cheer.
You're right. It won't cost me much, and I bet it would mean a lot to them.
Ready then?
Yeah. Time to go kill that bitch.
Oh my gosh. Location mark. Wow. We have to go that far?
Journey ahead of us. I suggest we make our way to the fortress first. It's not too far from the castle.
You really do know everything, don't you?
No, I simply happen to have looked at the map.
What the fuck is down there?
Somewhere a little more dangerous than our usual haunts, but you'll be fine. Probably.
This'll be a good one.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Possible.
Actual treasure. Huh. What's this? All right, let's do this.
Enough for that one.
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
Yeah, stay frosty. Got it. This should come in handy.
Grab that. Okay. Select and upgrade. I don't have enough for the others. Okay.
All right.
I did not see that there.
No monsters here, huh?
Were you hoping for a little exercise?
You really don't know me. Ha! Whoa!
Some enemies over there.
Gosh, that's a few more enemies than I'd like to be facing.
Yeah, thanks for the warning.
All right.
Wow, quite a crowd.
The mob mentality. Disgraceful, really.
Yep.
Look out! Now's your chance.
On it! My ace in the hole!
That went well.
You bet it did. That asshole's going nowhere. We got this!
Whoa!
Okay. Oh, come on! Ha! Oh, this one. This'll do it. Yup.
Wow, there's a lot of them here.
Can you
Just breathe. Don't hit anything otherwise.
not helping? Yup. Just gonna leave that there. Got one for ya. I got just the thing. Yeah. That'll do it. Ready for this?
Gosh, there's more.
Not much, but you never know.
Boundaries. Oh, this.
Wow, how many is there, bro?
Got a present for ya. Try this for size.
That kind of magic requires more range.
I kinda guessed that already.
Wow.
Okay. Incoming. Right on the money.
Now's your chance.
On it. Die. Heads up.
Who's left? Yo, okay.
Done and done.
hardly one for the history books.
Jeez. That was a lot. And they sprinkled in some wolves while they were at it.
I always miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're plenty of commotion all by yourself.
Yeah. Holy smokes. Still not enough. The break. Some areas of communities. Known as nightmares. Sure.
Can't see me, they can't see me.
Indulge your little fantasy if you like, just don't get yourself killed. You know which spell to use, correct?
Yes, so shut up. People used to live here.
People who may have left valuable stuff.
Might as well take a look around, I guess. How about this? Worth a shot. How'd you like? Gotcha.
The advantage is ours. Do not waste any energy, I'm warning you.
Not something I try to make a habit of.
This is getting ridiculous. Find somewhere to rest.
This isn't over.
Did you find something?
Ooh, gross.
can't get up there. Alright, here's what it is. Move on.
These places really bum me out sometimes.
That little scene we just left behind, you mean?
Yeah, must have been so alive back in the day.
Get up there. Thank you.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Let's not get careless.
Get a cloak from there. Necklace I can get from here. And there is another mutant nearby. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Oh, and I see it. What is that?
Something's there. What shall we do?
Could pretend we didn't notice.
Immune to tangled, imprisoned, confused, and stopped. Well, you're creatures
Ready to protect yourself?
I will, with you. Not helping.
Okay.
That's not doing much.
Whoa!
We got this.
We really don't.
Try this for size.
Okay. It ran away, bro.
I need you to listen to me, Frey.
Yeah, no need. Get the fuck out of here, right?
No,
Whoa.
we beating you today, Brody.
This'll do it. Nope, not working.
Oh, wow, that was pointless. No.
Yeah.
Come on.
Got you on your toes now. Too slow.
Look out!
Come on. This'll do. Just about.
Damn it, that was close to beating it. That sucked. Oh my gosh, don't tell me. We gotta beat these things one of these days, but I unfortunately gonna have to stop the stream / recording on this. So hope you guys enjoyed the video / stream. To my YouTube viewers, enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit that like button, comments, and share. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy my content, subscribe to the channel. Follow my social medias in the description down below. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Till then, you guys have a good one, and deuces.